4, round 3 here at Suzuka. I've not watched this race at all, so I was in it, and so I've got a rough idea of what's going on. But so this is going to be blind for me going through this race. So it's Zaf here, qualified in pole position. Zaf unfortunately couldn't make week 1, well, the race 1 and 2. It's a shame. As you can see, he's a fast driver here, promoted from League 5 last year up to League 4, and in his first race he goes and nabs a pole position. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him, that he couldn't take place in weeks 1 and 2. Here we have, okay, this is me here, Beserker-Boy in the Honda. I've qualified. To be honest, I didn't think I was going to be this far up the field at Suzuka. Do like Suzuka. I think I like all of the GP circuits. I'm surprised I was this high. I was thinking maybe sort of 7th I'd be qualifying, so I'm surprised at this high up the field. Here we have Viali in the GTR in 3rd. Total rows. I haven't seen the league table as it is at the moment after 2 races, but I'm pretty sure, I reckon Total Rose is probably leading it at the moment with some nice extras there on the back of his Hyundai. He's been complaining a lot about his Hyundai, thinking it's the wrong choice, but if he qualifies 4th, can't be that bad at all. Deli B in with his superb number plate there for everyone to see. In GTR, very quick driver, Deli B. In Beamer, we have Sayerex, another very quick driver. Well, to be honest, in League 4 now, there isn't really any slow drivers anymore. Everyone on their day could be winning races. It's a good mix of drivers here. Some up-and-coming new guys, like Total Rose is very quick, and Zaf is very quick. With some other drivers who are very good. So this is a good competitive league, I have to say. Anyway, here's Sayerex in 6th place. The burger of the we're not sure what kind here in a Jag in the 2nd beautiful Martini. 8th place is Seamus. Again, keep an eye on Seamus. He's one of these drivers that he's always there or thereabouts. I think he's due a win, to be honest myself. Just Wilkie here in the You Can't Miss It GTR. Smoker, check out his YouTube channel. I've been watching it. It's a very good channel. He streams his races live with all of us. Gets a lot of views. So if you want to watch the race from his perspective, go to his YouTube channel down there. I thoroughly recommend it. Steve Stones with his, what should we say about that livery at the back there? In another Beamer back here in 11th, and that was it. So actually we're going to jump on board here with Smoker for the start of this race from his point of view, and we shall take it from there. So I'm trying to see the lights in the distance. It's a nice bright sunny day here in Japan. Can't see the lights going on just yet. Crowd look a bit bored. There's a little bit of movement there from someone on the left in the crowd who's warming up. Here we go. Smoker's rip. No. Oh, here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and they're off. Superb start there by Smoker. Dives, gets 1 place already. Looking at the inside there of. Oh, let's just quickly pause it so I can put the things on so I know who I'm talking about. Sorry about this, people. There we go, so I know who I'm looking at now. Let's go back to where we were. Here we go, so. Oh, it's still not telling me who that is in front. The Smoker diving up the inside there. Oh, Beserker-Boy's gone off on the left. Oh, disaster for Beserker there. Not quite sure what happened up the front, but here we go. Smoker's gone all the way up to 4th place. We've dropped back now. Sorry, I do need to know who these people are. Why is it not giving me the name tags? Do bear with me a second. Display all. It's not giving me the name tags for some reason, so I'm going to have to try and guess and remember who these are. So here we are on board with Steve Stones here, looking at the back of Seamus. All over, everyone's nicely through this section here. Steve Stones looks like he's going to get Seamus here on the inside. Meanwhile, Zaf has pulled away up front. Steve Stones gets it right there. Who's this? This is Smocker, gets squirrely there. Underbreaker. Oh, there's big contact there from Powerburger into Steve Stones, but he holds it together. Oh, there's three of them coming into the section here. Oh my word, that's unfortunate. 3 into 2 doesn't work. Side by side, little bit of contact. Again, unfortunate for Smocker back there. I really would like to have the option to show people's name tags, but it's not giving it to me. So here we are with Steve Stones again. Let's go back to Just Wilkie in the gold GTR, coming around Spoon, the back of Spoon. Everyone's already sort of strung out line astern, so let's go up the field to the leader. Coming up to the end of lap 1, here we are with Zafiro in the Honda NSX, followed by Total Rose in that Hyundai. Sayer close behind Total Rose. Valley's held onto his 4th, Berger 5th, Steve Stones 6th, Wilkie 7th, Delhi 8th, Seamus 9th, Smocker's dropped back to 10th now after he got up to 4th, and Beserker with the red rage of mist covering his eyes yet again at the end of lap 1, finds himself at the back of the pack. I do know what actually happened to him. Unfortunately, what happened is he caught the inside curve at turn 1 and spun him round, and he was in first place at the time. So let's just drop back through the field to see where the closest battles are. Everyone's already strung out between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There with Delhi, back here with Seamus. So we got, here we are, really, this is the closest moment on the circuit at the moment. We've got Berger looking at Wilkie. Yep, everyone else is line astern already strung out at the end of lap 1, coming to lap 2. So we carry on board here with the Jag of Berger looking at the back end of that GTR there of Wilkie's. Berger trying to try around the outside, a cut through the inside here. No, Wilkie cuts him off nicely, and in the background there, Beserker-Boy gets a place. No, that was a superb man. I'm just going to quickly go back to that one because that looked like a nice little. What's going on here with Smocker? Smocker seems to have a bad run, so Berserker bravely dives it up the inside there and gets ahead of Smocker. So we go back up here to. Oh, Beserker goes wide again. So here we go with Berger on Wilkie, gets the position. Can he hold it in under braking? Yes, he can. No, he can't. Wilkie's that superior grip of the GTR has got it back in front. You can see that at the top right. The map is beautifully strung out at the moment. So this is the closest we've got on the circuit. Berger right up the tailpipes here of Wilkie. Can he dive under him at Spoon? No, he can't. He's still looking, Surely the Jag Power will get him here at the start, at the back long straight up the hill. Jag Power against GTR Power. He's still not really gained, I have to say. Looking up the inside, backs out of it, does the Berger. In the meantime, it looks like Beserker, yes, Beserker through the 130R here. Gets up past Smocker for 9th place. So, still having line of stern with everyone. Smocker, oh dear, Smocker's just been given a penalty as well. So we'll quickly go and jump up board, and I have to say that's a beautiful liveried NSX up in front now. So, Zaf starting to ease away a little bit from Total Rose here in 2nd place. Again, the beautiful livery there for the Martini boys. Sayer in the Beamer still 3rd, but it looks like Viali has caught up to the back of the Beamer here. These two boys quick, and they've started to eat. These top 4 have pulled a little bit of a gap out now between themselves and Steve Stones. I hope I've pronounced that correctly, Steve. Or is it Steve? Sorry, Stones. I don't know what your name is, sorry mate. So here we go, Viali. Let me know in the comments, please. Viali looking to get close to that Beamer coming into braking, but the Beamer a little bit nervous under braking. But jumping back here, we have Wilkie, I have to say, looks like he's lagging a bit all over the place. So here comes Beserker on the Burger. Brave move there, side by side, clean stuff. The Burger bumps Wilkie, unfortunately, punts him a little bit wide, not really intentional. And Beserker's now got back up to 8th place there. Good move by Beserker. A little bit of unfortunate contact there from Burger, who was braking hard, but unfortunately pushed Wilkie wide. So go back up to the leader here, Zafiro NSX, coming up the start. Sorry, not the start finish straight, the long, superb camera angle here. I have to say, I'm enjoying this shot. The back straight here, turning the 130R, coming up the hill for the final chicane. Still about a 2 second gap, I'd say, there between him and Totoro's there in 2nd place. Cyrex is still ahead of Viali. Here comes Deli B in this another GTR. Now it's Stee Stones, and Beserker's up to 7th. Good drive by Beserker-Boy. 8th. Smocker, no, it's 9th is Smocker, sorry. Burger's 8th. So Seamus, what's happened to Seamus? Where's Seamus? Something, I've missed that. I'm not sure what's happened to Seamus. At some point he must have had an incident there, unfortunately. So here we are, lap 4 now. Still the distance, Rose can't catch the make the distance up to Zaf in first place, but he just does a personal best sector time there, does the Rose. So this is the battle at the moment. Savai's still looking to get past that Beamer. Has he got an inside run here? The Beamer's trying to shut the door on him. Side by side here into the little kink to this right-hander here. Goes under the bridge, coming up to the first hairpin, and yeah, these are the two closest on the circuit at the moment. I get a feeling that Viali, if he could get past that Beamer, would pull away. I've got a feeling that Beamer is holding Viali up here. But can Camille in the Beamer hold off this? It's a good battle, this, because I think the Beamer has definitely got the power along the straights to hold off the GTR, but the GTR's, with its 4-wheel drive system, is gaining on the back of the Beamer through the technical section here, but he just can't get enough power along this part here, the fastest section of the track, to affect a move. Well, can he? He's got a nice slipstream here. Is he going to dive up the inside of the Beamer at the 130R? No, he's not. Cyrex goes a little bit wide, but the Valley nice and smooth, coming up to heavy braking zone and the final chicane. Good line through that chicane, taking a decent amount of curb, nice and clean, but just can't get past that Beamer. So here we see BMW power v GTR power down the start finish straight, and as you can see, he's not really gaining, and it's quite a difficult. This is the, thinks about going up the inside here at turn 1. He's nearly side by side through his SUV. He can get around the outside, no he can't. So good driving here by these two boys, keeping it clean, fast, but they're probably going to be holding each other up ever so slightly to let Total Rose and Zaf pull away a little bit. Ali in the lime green Castrol sponsored GTR. I definitely think he's got the legs on. Camille is looking around the outside of this sharp left turn, sorry, sharp right turn. Can't quite make it. Goes very wide there, but he didn't get it. He's got a perfect line here coming up for the hairpin. Surely he can get him under braking. No, he can't. Beamer cuts his nose off. Great fight here, which, as you can see, is now just letting the fast driver of Delhi, who is a quick driver all by himself, that's a beautiful livery there, catch these two boys up, which you can see is reeling Viali in. In the meantime, Stee Stones back here in 6th place, is having his own little drive by himself, and Beserker's got all the way up to 7th now, past the Smocker, looking at the back of Stee Stones. Beserker in another beautiful livery there for Team Firestone. Unfortunately, the only Team Firestone driver we have this series. Can Beserker's get a drag here on the Beamer? Can you get him coming up the hill? Just thinking about it. Heavy under braking. No, bails out of it. Through the chicane. Nice line here by Beserker. Storming back through the field. He was last. Oh, he drifts it too high. He's trying too hard. Storming back through the field. So we go back on board here with Vialli. Has he got this Beamer at last at turn one? No, he drops out of it just ever so slightly. And now Delhi is right here with the two of them. A battle royale for third place. Third, fourth, fifth. Within 2.2 of a second, I'd say here. Vialli is definitely now. You can see he's trying to get past that Beamer. That can't make it stick. The Beamer... At this track, there's only a few proper passing places. The first hairpin coming up in about 2 corners time is contact there. A little bit Vialli trying to squeeze, but the Beamer's not letting him, and so Delhi has to back out. Now Delhi's got up the inside of Vialli, and he's taken the place. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. So Delhi's got ahead of Vialli. Vialli just couldn't make the move on Sayrex. It has now come to bite him, because now Delhi's going to get a shot at third place Sayrex. Camille, have to say, Camille there driving really well to hold off these GTR boys, but he can now stretch the legs of that Beamer going up to Spoon. Coming around the outside of Spoon, it's all about the drive out of Spoon. You're going into it, you can hold the drive cars behind you up a little bit, but get a nice drive out. It gives you a lot of power to come up this hill for the 130 turn that we're coming up to. These beautiful shots here by our camera team. And as you can see, the Beamer now is stretching away from Vialli, but Delhi's right there with him. As I did say to you at the beginning of this race, Delhi's a quick driver. Through the last chicane, quite a bit of curb taken there by oh, and here we have Delhi. Has he got the legs on Sayrex to get him here at turn one? Looking around the outside. No, he's not going to make it here. He's trying to go around the outside. So where's Vialli? There he is. In the meantime, yes, it looks like Beserker's now got up to 6 from 11th place. That he is storming back through the field here in this Honda. So in the meantime, here we go. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to quickly go back up to Zafiro, still majestically pulling away here in first place. I don't want to forget the leader, even though he's on his own. Totoro's again, lots of space between him and Sayrex here in third. Delhi fourth, Vialli fifth. And we now know the hard charging Honda of Beserker is catching this group now. So if the more these boys fight, the more chance it's going to allow for Beserker to catch up. And we are now just a little bit short of halfway. Lap 7. An absolute superb battle here. Oh, there's contact coming out of the hairpin. There's a bit of a bump there, sideways bump though, to be fair, between the BMW of Sayrex and Delhi B. Coming up to the... Oh, he's thinking about going inside the Spoon. Can't quite get that Beamer. Sorry, can't quite get the GTR inside of that Beamer. And now Vialli's got the run up the inside of Delhi, and Vialli gets his position back. Vialli's back to 4th. Just bear with me a second while I have a drink, because I'm losing my voice, and this is exciting stuff by the boys here. Got to say, and I hope I'm not tempting fate here, this is a superb driving by the boys here. Everyone racing hard and clean. These boys have been line astern now for a good 3-4 laps. There's Vialli, close-up shots of Vialli, close-up shots of Delhi. Where's Beserker? Beserker's got them within sight, so Beserker put in a 2:03.8 time here. Who's gone wide? And Delhi's drifted wide. Oh dear, this is quickly. Just... Oh, I didn't mean to go that far back. I'll pause. Sorry about this. Real laps. I can't believe I've made it go that far back. So I pressed the wrong button. Let's go back to lap 7 we were on, wasn't it? Sorry about this, everyone. 5, 6, 7. So we're the next bit coming up. We've done all this. Here we go. So let's go back to. Let's just pause it, and I want to be with. Here we go, Delhi. What happened to Delhi here? Coming down the start-finish straight. Was he trying too hard to catch up with Viali and just drifts it wide? Here you go. Yep, late on the braking, drifts it wide. So Delhi is now just coming back into the clutches of Beserker-Boy. As you can see, can Beserker get the position? Yes, he can. Drives around the outside. So Beserker from 11th now to 5th. He is on a mission. So now it's just these two boys here for 3rd and 4th place. We've got Delhi looking at the back of the beamer with now Beserker-Boy hunting these people down. Sayrex, you've got to give him credit for holding off the constant harassment here by the two GTR drivers. Has held his spot brilliantly, very cleanly. And he's just actually put the pressure on the two GTR boys to hold it together, and they've just fallen off. So how far behind is Beserker? Look, you can visibly see the Beserker boys catching now. He's within sight of a podium position after being last place at turn 1. This man is driving like the wind, storming past everyone. I believe at this point in the race, a 2:03.8 is the fastest lap. We'll just check that. So we go up to Zaf. Yep, Zaf's fastest time is a 2:03.8. Rose's is a 2:03.9. Sayrex is a 2:05.2. Oh, here we go. We've just quickly go back to this bit here. I've caught onto this at the too late. Here we go. How does Viali get that close to the beamer? He goes through the 130R, keeps the power down. Sayrex gets it slightly wrong and is drifting right up the inside here. Can he make the position stick? Yes, he can. The beamer's fighting back. He gives him a little nudge. But finally, someone has got past Sayrex. After 16 minutes of being harassed, someone has finally got past that beamer. So Viali's done a 2:04, so who, just looking back here, 2:05 for Beserker, 2:03. So Beserker still holds the fastest lap time, and it's showing because he is right behind the beamer of Sayrex and Viali. The Beserker is storming back through the field, cleanly taking positions, doing this the hard way. But is he running out of time? 13 minutes, 12 minutes I should say, coming up. To catch up to the beamer of Sayrex in 4th place, or maybe get Viali in 3rd. Everything seems a little bit static at the moment, so we just go through the field, see what's going on. Here we are with Zafiro in 1st place. He's just actually put in a 2:03.7 as the fastest time of the race at the moment. Total Rose a 2:03.9 in their Hyundai, still cruising around here, not gaining on Zaf, but not losing position. Viali is now finally past Sayrex into 3rd place. There's Sayrex, who's held on valiantly for so long in 4th. Beserker is storming up this circuit, tearing it up. Probably in anger for coming off at the first turn and catching everyone in sight. Here's Delhi now dropped back to 6th after turning wide. Steve Stones has caught up to Delhi, or Delhi's dropped back, one of the two, in 7th. Smoker probably ruining the fact that he was at one point 4th in this race. He's dropped back down here to 8th. Wilkie's 9th. Seamus is 10th, and obviously something has happened to the Burger here in 11th place. Must have had some sort of issue to drop him back so far. So we shall go up to him, looking at the map to the top right of the screen, and you'll see here with Zaf, he's going through the S's. He's got a whole complete S ahead of Totoro. So the battle, the closest battle on the field at the moment is back here with Beserker in 5th, looking at the back of Sayrex in 4th, with Viali just up there in 3rd. Still a bit of a gap here. So let's ride on board with the hard charging Beserker-Boy to see if he can gain yet another place. That would have been, so from 11th up to 4th would be 7 places he's got through the field if he can catch that Beamer in front of him. Excuse me a second while I just have another little drink. So here we go, Beserker-Boy going through Spoon, looking to undercut the Beamer, and so this is going to be interesting. Honda power versus Beamer power. You can see the Beserker is all over the back of the Honda. It's going to be, is he going to make this position stick around the outside, side by side, going through 130R? Can he hold on? No, the Beamer undercuts him, and Beserker's gone wide a little bit, giving the BMW driver room there quite fairly. Holds under braking, so the Beamer's got back into 4th spot. For a while there, Beserker had 4th position, and now the Beamer's started to pull away, so it's unsettled the Beserker from 4th position. It's just let Viali get away from these two boys. So at the moment, Zafiro driving imperiously up here in first place, not really made any issues. Sorry. Totoro's here, he's also having a nice clean race here in 2nd. Viali's fought hard for his 3rd place to get past Sayrex. Sayrex here in 4th, hanging on for 4th. Can he keep it ahead now of the faster Honda driver? Delhi still back here in 6th, Steestone 7th, Smocker 8th. Everyone's really strung out now. So yes, the closest battle at the moment is between Sayrex and Beserker. We're right on board with Beserker, storming through the field. Oh, takes a lot of inside curb there. I think it was unsettled from the Beamer in front. Coming round now to the hairpin. Heavy under braking, gets a good drive out. So he's lining that BMW up again on the fastest part of the circuit. Or is he? Is he going to make a move at Spoon? He's looking right underneath the Beamer, trying to look around the outside of Spoon. Backs off from the Beamer, now looking to go through it, undercut the Beamer here, but no, he doesn't quite make it stick. The Beamer's gone wide. Sarah's gone wide, so now Beserker's got the inside line at 130R rather than the outside line, and he's made the pass already before the turn. Coming up the hill, he's already in front. Beserker, what a drive. 11th through to 4th. Holds it under 130R, yes he does, but the Beamer's still fighting back. Sayrex is not going to let him go. The Honda brakes in front of it, makes that Honda as wide as possible. Is getting a good drive now out of the last chicane, and already, oh, sorry about that, already you can see he's pulled away here from Sayrex. So with 7 minutes to go, Beserker fought up from 11th. He was 2nd on the grid, remember, Beserker-Boy, fractionally behind, 0.3 behind in the lap times behind the Zafiro. So now he's passed Sayrex. Can he catch up to these boys up here? Oh, it's beautiful shots there with the Ferris wheel in the background, the big wheel in the background with Zafiro. So we'll spend some time now with the race leader. Good looking Red Bull livery there. Honda NXX is obviously the car to be in for this circuit. Both Zafiro and Beserker are proving that point. There's Total Rose, who's not really gaining, but he's still within touch of Zafiro. So Zafiro, if he makes any kind of mistake, you know, drift it wide or something like that, then the Hyundai of Total Rose will be there right on his back bumper. So it's still to play for here, and it's very easy to do here at Suzuka. It's one of those circuits that punishes you if you drift wide, and there's some lots of nice bits of gravel and stuff to find you if you do go wide. So Vialli looks like he's closing in a little bit here on Total Rose, they're definitely closing in on Total Rose, definitely within sight now. So I think Rose is probably looking more to behind him than he is thinking going up ahead. But if you look at that, Vialli is on a mission here. 2:08.35 his last lap, the fastest lap of the race so far. So the bit is between Vialli's teeth. He's definitely trying to catch up to second place Total Rose. Done a slower lap time there by quite a bit for him, a 2:04, nearly seconds off the pace. Oh, and Rose definitely loses that. Here we go, what's happened here? Total Rose into turn one, he's drifted wide, spins it there, sideways on, and here comes Vialli round the outside, takes second place. As I said, one little mistake and this circuit punishes you. So Vialli's got back up to second place. Can Rose now gather himself excuse me, can Rose gather himself after that mistake and catch back up to the rear end of that GTR? I've been calling the Nissan NXX, haven't I? Oh, it's the Honda NSX and it's the Nissan GTR. I do apologise. That's the Murray Walker in me. I hope Murray Walker is not in me, actually. I don't want Murray Walker in me, thank you very much. Anyway, I digress. Here we are on the Martini. Oh dear. Talking to myself again? Yes, I am. I need to stop, don't I? Definitely. Here we are, Total Rose here in third place, looking at the second place of Vialli. Has the Rose thrown away the second place at this circuit? He's driven for so long here with nothing to worry about. 26 minutes and he's now fighting to get his position back. Full lock left there, it seems. Drifts a little bit wide. So Honda coming up the hill. That sounded like Beserker in the background. So Beserker is now. Can the Beserker see Total Rose? No, it's too far. Oh, just up the road there. So we carry on board here with Total Rose looking at Vialli. I'm just looking also at the rest of the field to see if there's any other close battles coming on at the finishing stages of the race. There is. I just want to see if we'll go back to that in a minute, but I just want to see if Total Rose can gain on Vialli coming into turn one here near the end of the race. 3 minutes to go. Can Rose get his position back? That Vialli has put the fastest lap in, and yet, to be fair, Aaron's caught right back up here at turn one. Looking good. He's fighting to get his position back. But while we're just keeping on this, who else is having a battle? No, everyone else is pretty much stationary. Delhi, I didn't notice that, has got past Sayrick, so Sayrick has dropped back now to sixth place. So Beserker's fourth. So this is for the final stages of the race, the closest we have on the circuit at the moment for a battle for position. Aaron, 2 minutes to go now. He's basically got the end of this lap and the next to try and catch that. GTR's wobbling a bit there. Is Aaron in the Honda sideways coming out at the hairpin? Keep his composure. He might catch back up to the back bumper of Vialli. Coming into the spoon for probably the next to last time. This shot is not really giving me the distance here, so is it going to show you the distance up the hill? It looks like Vialli's pulling away now. Well, we knew this boy was quick here, Vialli, and especially the GTR in this circuit. And look at those lap times, 203.5 and then 204s. Drifts a little bit wide there, but Rose is not close enough to get anywhere near him at this section. There's a yellow flag out. What's going on up here? Someone is off the circuit around here somewhere, and that is the Berger there on the left, the other Martini driver. So with 1 minute to go, we shall go on board with the race leader Zafiro, who got into the lead at turn 1 and has basically held it together for the entire race. And that was no mean feat at this circuit. Suzuka punishes drivers, as I said. If you go wide, it will drag you into all those gravel sections there. Tricky technical corners to get through. Beautiful shot there with the Coca-Cola wheel in the background. Coming around to the hairpin. This will be the last time. We're up to 30 minutes of racing now, so this is the final lap. So basically Zafiro just has to bring this home, and he's got a massive lead over Vialli, who's not even in. There he is, Vialli coming round in shot, coming up to the hairpin, is now pulled away from Total Rose in third place. Honda sounding superb coming into the entrance to Spoon. Round the Spoon, looks very steady and assured there, does Zafiro. So he gets pole position, doesn't get fastest lap, but it looks like he's going to win the race from pole to first. Superb drive there from Zafiro. Coming up the hill, turning through 130R, probably easing off a little bit. Yeah, he's not even pushing it towards the edge of the curve there. Into the chicane, yellow flags are out. I think that's for Powerberger still. Pulled over to the side. Final chicane, coming down the hill, and his team are out on the side and takes the checker flag for the win. And here comes Vialli. Superb drive by Vialli for second place. Here comes Total Rose, binned it from second to end up in third. Brilliant drive by Beserker from last to fourth. Deli B unfortunately couldn't keep the battle with Sayrex, but here we go with Steve Stones. Can Steve Stones get past Sayrex? No, he doesn't. So Sayrex 6th, Steve Stones 7th. Here comes Smoker now, coming into the final chicane. Takes quite a lot of curve there, I have to say. Down the hill for the last time for 8th place in the GTR. Celebrates in style. Here we are on board with Seamus in the other Beamer. Coming down for 9th, and the other two have already finished, which is 10th Just Wilkin and 11th Powerberger. So thank you very much. Hope to see you again soon. I'll be doing the Sardinia Road Track A race next. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.